the ancient texts of the Hebrew Bible, nestled within the intricate laws and traditions of the Israelites, lies the fascinating concept of the Year of Jubilee, which we find detailed in Leviticus chapter 25. Today, we dive deep into this intriguing observance, exploring its significance, the societal impact it was designed to have, and its enduring symbolism in religious and cultural narratives. The Year of Jubilee is like opening a historical window into a time where agrarian cycles deeply governed social and spiritual life. The Israelites, a people wandering towards a promised land, carried with them divine decrees intended to guide and shape their community. Every seventh year, they were commanded to observe a Sabbath year, a year of rest for the land. However, the crowning observance, the Jubilee, occurred after 7 cycles of these Sabbath years, on the 50th year. Now, what exactly happened during this Jubilee year? It was declared with a blast of the shofar, a ram's horn trumpet, on the Day of Atonement, marking a time of release and renewal. This declaration set in motion a year where fields lay fallow, debts were forgone, and most radically, slaves were freed and land was returned to its original family owners. This was not just about economic redistribution, but a profound resetting of relationships and resources within the community. Let's delve into the heart of what makes the Jubilee year so significant. At its core, the Jubilee was about restoration and balance. In a society where land was an essential means of survival, the act of returning land to original owners every 50 years prevented the permanent dispossession of families and the formation of enduring social hierarchies. This ensured that no matter the hardships a family had faced, there was always an opportunity for renewal and for starting afresh. The aspect of servitude also paints a compelling picture of justice and equality. Those who had fallen into slavery due to debts or other unfortunate circumstances were to be liberated. This resonated strongly with the collective memory of the Israelites, a people once enslaved themselves in Egypt. By integrating this liberation into their societal structure, they were not just commemorating their release from bondage, they were building a society that actively safeguarded against perpetual poverty and enslavement. However, beyond its socio-economic implications, the Jubilee carried a profound theological message. It was a declaration of God's sovereignty over the land and its resources. By returning the land to its original owners, the Israelites acknowledged that they were merely stewards of the earth, caretakers appointed by divine will, and not its ultimate possessors. This understanding fostered a sense of humility and dependency on the divine providence. Dissecting the mechanics of Jubilee, we find it ricochets beautifully between ideals and practical applications. Imagine the anticipation as each family heard the shofar's call, knowing that change and release were on the horizon. This anticipation would have fostered hope, encouraging individuals and families to persevere through hardships with the knowledge that liberation was an integral part of their collective future. In today's context, while the literal observance of Jubilee is not practiced universally, the principles it embodies resonate deeply within modern discussions about economic inequality and social justice. Is it possible to draw lessons from the Jubilee and apply them today? Some argue that its principles can inspire modern policies aimed at debt relief, prison reforms, and the protection of equitable resource distribution. The Year of Jubilee offers a captivating blend of spiritual mandate, socio-economic reform, and historical tradition, revealing an ancient roadmap towards a just and equitable society. As we reflect on this unique and fascinating concept, it beckons us to consider the rhythms of rest, renewal, and restoration in our own lives and communities. While its implementation over millennia remains an area of debate among scholars, the vision it casts is undeniably significant, a society continually aspiring towards renewal and justice. Thus, as we conclude our exploration of the Year of Jubilee, We are reminded of the timeless ideals of justice and renewal, encouraging us to ponder how we can embrace these values in our contemporary world. It prompts an introspective question. How can the principles of Jubilee inspire us in the present day to create communities that reflect mercy, justice, and equality? This profound question may lead us to explore further, reinforcing the lasting legacy of this ancient biblical principle. Thank you for joining us on this journey through history and tradition. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. Share this video with the people you love, and subscribe to the channel for more amazing content about God's Word.